Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I'm Father Steve Sellers. This is Dot, a 3-year-old and half a year old puppy. And this is, you want to get this? That's her little reward for today. 2 little chewy sticks that she's going to devour quickly. And this is just a brief message of hope for today. And I was just thinking this morning of a little video that someone sent me, one of the many little psychological groups that I belong to, that it was a little illustration about how little things are important. People come to confession and they don't think that it's very bad to use an occasional obscene or profane word. You know, they don't think that it really is hurting anyone or causing any trouble just to use occasional profanity, especially to illustrate a point. I don't believe that's a very serious thing. And, there were a lot of us back in the 1960s who let slide a few profanities and accepted them when they came out in movies occasionally. We didn't put our foot down then and complain and gripe. And so now it's guaranteed. That's what PG for a movie means. It's not parental guidance. It means profanity guaranteed. But little things add up. And this little video that was sent showed dominoes falling. Remember how you would stack dominoes up and push them over at the end? And this was different. The first domino was just almost microscopic, just barely an inch in size. And the one next to it was a little bit bigger. And the one next to that was a little bit bigger. And the one next to that one was a little bit bigger and heavier. The last domino was 2 feet tall and weighed 100 pounds. And these were all stacked in a row from the tiniest one with a little bit of space between them to the biggest one. And the psychologist pushed over the little bitty tiny, almost microscopic one. That knocked over the one next to it that was a little bit bigger. That knocked over the one next to it, which was a little bit bigger. And the one next to it was a little bit bigger than that. And then there was one this big and then that big. And finally, the 2 feet tall, 100-pound domino went cratering over because the one little one was pushed out of place and caused all the others in sequence to fall. Little things make a big difference. And Jesus is with us. The Lord is with us when we are tempted to do those little things or say those little things or do little things like share in office gossip. We're not to do that. It seems like insignificant, but it's not. Each one of those things is training us to lead a life that's not what the Lord wants us to lead at all. So the good news is that the Lord accompanies us throughout all of those things, the little things especially. And that's why I encourage people to give the little temptations to Him. When that temptation to blurt out profanity comes in, immediately take it to the Lord. Jesus, please help me with this. And He's right there. To train ourselves to take the little problems to Him before they wind up being great big problems for us. And He's with us even during those because He loves us. And I was just thinking, one of the songs that I sang a lot as a child was Just As I Am, Without One Plea. But that Thy blood was shed for me, and that Thou biddest me come to Thee. So there are 2 things that we can plead to Him. That He shed His blood for us, and that He calls us to Him. Have a blessed day today, and God willing, Dot and I will see you here again tomorrow. God bless you.